Billboard magazine just released their list of the top 50 rock bands of all time, and I am so excited to dig into this list and see where my favorite bands ended up. You know, bands like Mana and Sleater Kinney and Cafe Takvaba. The fuck is this? Welcome to the Hair Metal Guru. My name is Anthony. They call me the Guru. And yes, it's rant time because there has been another national profile, whatever you want to call it. This time it's Billboard magazine released their list of the top 50 rock bands of all time. And I figured we should go through it. Give out some thoughts about some of the bands that made the list and some of the bands that didn't. So if you've been online and you check out rock news, a lot of people are talking about it. So I figure I might as well too. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through the top 50 rock bands of all time. And then we're going to see what bands didn't make the list and maybe make some comments along the way. So I actually found out this was shared by Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine, who's definitely raging against the machine these days. So he shared it, and a lot of other people. Eddie Trunk, I know, is going to do something on it. So anyway, here's the thoughts from the Hair Metal Guru. And we're going to go number 1 through 50 instead of counting backwards. And let's see what we got here. Okay. The first greatest rock band of all time is, according to Billboard magazine, The Beatles. No argument here. And I genuinely do like The Beatles. My mom played a lot of Beatles when I was a kid. I love songs like Yesterday and Revolution and A Little Help from My Friends and Hey Jude and Let It Be. So no argument there. Number 2, The Rolling Stones. No argument there. I mean, obviously. So I think there's going to be a lot of agreement on this thing, and so far, so good. Number 3, Led Zeppelin. I'm not the world's biggest Led Zeppelin fan, but I'm not going to argue that. Hugely influential. They sold millions upon millions of albums, so obviously. 4, Pink Floyd. I'm surprised at that. No disagreement. I think most people genuinely agree that Pink Floyd is a phenomenal band. I'm a little surprised they're ahead of like Queen, but whatever. Well, speak of the devil. Number 5 is Queen. No argument there. Number 6 is Fleetwood Mac. I genuinely love Fleetwood Mac. No argument there. Number 7, U2. Oh, okay, like, whatever. I mean, I don't fucking like U2. I liked that song, Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For. There's some songs that I genuinely enjoy. The number 7 rock band of all time? Are you fucking shitting me? Number 8, Sly and the Family Stone. I mean, I appreciate older stuff. That makes... Before Black Sabbath? Before Kiss? Before AC/DC? Sly and the Family Stone? Whatever. 9. Okay, 9 Black Sabbath. Probably should be a little bit higher. The band that in general is credited as creating heavy metal should probably be a little bit higher. Number 10, Nirvana. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, I can appreciate what Nirvana did, but how many albums did they put out? Well, fuck. I keep on thinking it's only Nevermind, and then what the fuck was the next one? In Utero. But they did have a couple more independent releases. What was it? Bleach and something else? Whatever. Okay. Number 10? Ahead of fucking a shit ton of bands? Nirvana is the 10th greatest rock band of all time? I figured they'd be on the list. But number 10? All right. Number 11, The Who. No disagreement there. Number 12, Metallica. No disagreement there. 13, AC/DC. I'm glad that they should be in the top 10. They should be higher, but that's good. Number 14, Creedence Clearwater Revival. I can go with that. I love CCR. I think that's like, shit, all those songs that just seem to fit with all the Vietnam movies. Have you ever heard The Rain, Fortunate Son? I agree with that. I don't have any major disagreements yet, though I'm not big on the U2 and their Nirvana rankings. Number 15, the Talking Heads. I never got that shit. The Talking Heads, did they burning down the house? Is that the Talking Heads? I could be way off. I hear a lot of people in alternative music circles talking about the Talking Heads. Makes no sense to me whatsoever. Complete disagreement. Number 16, the Grateful Dead. I don't like the Grateful Dead, but whatever. I can appreciate that. I can respect the choice. Number 17, holy fuck, Heart. That's shocking. And I'm a Heart fan. I really like Heart. I am shocked they are on here at number 17. Okay, whatever. Number 18, The Clash. Never got that. Like, people talk about them like they're a punk band. I don't hear the punk. Should I Stay or Should I Go? That's a good song. Rock the Casbah, pretty decent. Completely baffled that they are that high and that so many critics fucking worship The Clash. Whatever. 19, The Beach Boys. Completely agree. If anything, they should be higher. How many massive songs did the Beach Boys have? How many crucial, way ahead of their time albums did the Beach Boys have? Love the Beach Boys. 20, Radiohead. What? Radiohead. I kind of like the song Creep. I think Fake Plastic Trees I liked. Whatever, I know they have a bunch of fans. But think about the bands that we haven't heard yet. And when we get to the end, we'll kind of talk about the bands that aren't on the list. And then maybe we'll revisit and kind of, see like what some of these fucking bands, how they could be in here. 21, Van Halen. Yep, Van Halen is after The Clash and the Talking Heads and fucking U2. I'm not even the world's biggest Van Halen fan. And I think they should be way higher and ahead of a lot of these bands. Number 22, Rage Against the Machine. Never got that shit. What? And all they did was bitch. And, America sucks. And fuck you, Tom Morello. Suck mine. 23, Guns N' Roses. I mean, hey, who isn't? I'm a massive fan of Appetite for Destruction. I'll be honest, after that, I think they're a big letdown. I knew they would be on the list. I guess I won't argue with placing them at 23. 24, The Velvet Underground. How many fucking albums did The Velvet Underground put out? Like a couple? Now maybe somebody's going to be like, no, they put out 10. I'm not an expert on the Velvet Underground. I think the song Heroin's kind of cool. But the 24th greatest rock band of all time? Didn't they only put out like a couple albums? Tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. Let's see. 25. Okay. Maná. I know they're a Mexican, Spanish-speaking band. I've actually heard of them. I went to, on a vacation to Mexico in 1997, and I remember some of the locals, like I'd always ask people, like, what are the good rock bands here? And some of the locals were like, oh, Maná. But Maná is the... So, okay, we're going to get to it. Who haven't we heard so far? Kiss? Aerosmith? Bon Jovi have not been on the list yet. Mana is better than Kiss. Okay, sounds good. Number 26, The Pretenders. I mean, I know people really like The Pretenders. They're better than Aerosmith. 27, Parliament Funkadelic. I mean, I don't get into any of that shit, but the 27th greatest rock band of all time? And I know this stuff is subjective, and I know somebody's going to go in the comments and be like, you got to expand your horizons. Well, number one, I don't. And it's my channel. And if it's called the Hair Metal Guru, sometimes people are like, well, you should listen to more than rock. And I do. But people are like surprised when I do these videos and I'm sticking up for rock bands. 28, the Allman Brothers Band. Okay, I'm not a massive fan, but I can respect that. Okay. 29, REM. I'm not an REM. I liked some songs. I thought that song Everybody Hurts was kind of made me cry like a little bitch. Losing My Religion was pretty good. I like some of their songs. I don't agree with that at all. Number 30, Pearl Jam. I'm not a Pearl Jam fan, but they have had a long, extensive career. They do have a shit ton of fans, so whatever. And here's where I'll say, like I know it's not just album sales that matter. I get that. You know, you're not just gonna look at like, oh, they've had this many platinum albums. But still, who else haven't we heard at this point? Def Leppard. Def Leppard better be on the fucking list. Kiss still isn't here. 31, Paramore. Really? No way. That's bullshit. 32, Aerosmith. Okay, Aerosmith is worse than Mana, The Pretenders, Parliament Funkadelic, REM, and Paramore. Aerosmith, okay. 33, The White Stripes. Somebody fucking break it down to me like I'm 5. Why the White Stripes are so popular. Somebody do that for me. I remember the song Icky Thump. I kind of liked it. What was that? Seven Nation Army? But how are they so fucking loved by critics? I can't imagine that the entire rock world is like, yes, on the White Stripes. Then again, I'm wearing a Kiss hat. What the fuck do I know? 34, 9 Inch Nails. Never really got it, but I can understand it. They were massive. They were pretty original, pretty influential. Okay, 35, the Eagles. And I always say the Eagles. Like, it's hard for me to imagine that their band name is Eagles. Doesn't it sound better saying the Eagles? Anyway, shocked they aren't higher. Shocked. I do love the Eagles. I think Take It Easy, Peaceful Easy Feeling, Lion Eyes are some of the greatest songs of all time. But Mana is better than the Eagles. REM is better than the Eagles. And Paramore is better than the Eagles. 36, the Ramones. Okay, I genuinely do like the Ramones. I like a lot of punk. Okay. 37, Thin Lizzy. I'll be honest, I'm kind of shocked Thin Lizzy's on this list. Nothing against Thin Lizzy, and I'm not the world's biggest Thin Lizzy fan, but I can respect and appreciate what they've done. 37, wow. 38, Santana. The only song I really loved by Santana, do you remember the song Winning? It had the coolest chorus and went like, I had a dream, but it turned to dust. What I thought was love, that must have been lust. Oh, I love that part. Whatever. I mean, I know they were pretty influential. I'm not a huge fan. 39, Green Day. I mean, I get it. I know they were massive. And I did have a period where I was a real big Green Day fan. Haven't followed them for a long time. Whatever. 40, Blondie. I'll admit that's surprising. And I know they got to have some female artists because that's just the way it's got to be. I might have gone with Pat Benatar. But I know Blondie was pretty massive. 41, The Band. I'm not a massive fan, but I can respect the band. I've watched numerous documentaries on the band. Who the fuck was their drummer? Levon Helm was in the movie Coal Miner's Daughter, right? Okay. 42, Earth, Wind, and Fire. I genuinely don't know shit. I mean, I know of them, but I couldn't tell you a song by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Apparently, they're the 42nd greatest rock band of all time. 43, are you fucking shitting me? No doubt. No doubt is the 43rd greatest rock band of all time. Like, and I know it's some desk geek that works at Billboard. You know, maybe I'm a geek too. But no doubt. Are you shitting me? 44. Cafe Takvaba. I have never ever heard that. I've heard of Mana. I've heard of Paramore. Who else? I know of Parliament Funkadelic. I have never heard of Cafe Takvaba. But they're better than Kiss. They're better than Bon Jovi. They're better than Deep Purple. We'll get into the bands that aren't on there. 45. The Stooges. Okay. Iggy Pop. I mean, I respect the shit out of Iggy Pop. I love the song Cold Metal and Real Wild One. Or is it Real Wild Child? And then he did that song where he duetted with the chick from The Love Shack, baby. Is it Kate Pearson? From the B-52s. Candy. That was a good song. I don't know that I was into the Stooges stuff. That was a little too weird for me. Anyway, fine. 46, Oasis. I mean, I know they were massive for a while. But Kiss? Bon Jovi? I know Bon Jovi's not going to be on here. I already know some of this. Okay, I did check it out. But still, Oasis. Okay, fine. 47, Def Leppard. I mean, it gets to the point where you so realize how underground 80s rock is that you're okay with Def Leppard, who had 10 million selling albums in the 80s, are only come in at number 47, and you're, in a way you're happy for it because you're just so used to 80s rock getting shit upon, which they are in this list as well. 48, Sleater Kinney. Sleater fucking Kinney is the 48th greatest rock band of all time. Yep, sounds good. 49, The Cure. Whatever. I know a lot of fans of The Cure. Whatever. 50, The Red Hot Chili Peppers. I could give two shits about the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but I understand why they're here. Okay. Who's not on the list? I already went through it and wrote a bunch down. And I'm sure I missed a ton. Kiss is not one of the 50 greatest rock bands of all time. But Mana is. Bon Jovi. I already said that. Motley Crue. People think I shit on Motley Crue on this. They should easily be in the top 50 greatest rock bands of all time. They're not, but fucking, who was that? Cafe Takvaba is. Who else? Scorpions. Tom Petty. The Kinks. Deep Purple. Bad Company. Nope, Bad Company is not better than No Doubt. Nazareth. Rush. Genesis. Leonard Skinner. Leonard Skinner isn't better than R.E.M. or The Pretenders. ZZ Top is not fucking in there. The Yardbirds. Grand Funk Railroad. Blue Oyster Cult. 38 Special. The Sex Pistols. The Replacements. Iron fucking Maiden isn't better than Parliament Funkadelic. Here, let me change pages so I can make fun of some of the other bands on the first page. Judas Priest is not better than Rage Against the Machine. That's right. Megadeth, Slayer, they're not better than, who the fuck? The Talking Heads. Pantera, Soundgarden, the Foo Fighters, Styx, Foreigner, Boston. Boston isn't better than The Clash. Boston isn't better than Sly and the Family Stone. REO Speedwagon, Kansas, Toto, Journey. Journey can't make the list of the 50 greatest fucking rock bands of all time, but Mana does, and Paramore does, and Sleater-Kinney does. The Doors are not on this list. Okay, check this one out. This one, and I'm not even a big fan. This blew my mind. Jimi Hendrix did not make the list in favor of fucking U2 and Radiohead and the Velvet Underground and who the fuck else? The Cure, Sleater-Kinney. Then Alice in Chains, I think I said Soundgarden, Bryan Adams, Pat Benatar, Poison, I know fucking no hair bands, maybe Def Leppard. No hair metal bands were going to make it. It's a conspiracy theory. It's extortion. It's whatever fucking bad word that you can think of that they can do to 80s rock, they're going to do. The Scorpions. How are the Scorpions at least not on there? But they're associated with 80s rock, so they don't make it. It's like they had to throw you one fucking bone. So they threw you Def Leppard. And they even count Kiss. So no, Kiss couldn't fucking make it. Kiss is not one of the 50 greatest rock bands of all time. But, so that's the huge list. So again, bands that absolutely should not, and I'm absolutely should not be on here. And I'm gonna be okay with bands like The Cure and The Stooges. Sleater-Kinney should not be on here. I don't think Oasis should be on here. Cafe Takvaba, no doubt. I'll let Earth, Wind, and Fire go. I'll let Blondie go. I'll let Green Day go. I'll let Thin Lizzy go. The White Stripes should not be on here. Paramore, REM, Parliament Funkadelic, no offense. The Pretenders, Mana. And back to the first page. The Velvet Underground, what's that, 11? Rage Against the Machine. Radiohead. The Clash. I think the Talking Heads should be on here. Sly and the Family. Can anybody in America name one Sly and the Family Stone song? Okay? Really? And a song that you know the title of, you know the melody, okay? But they're at number 8. They shouldn't be on here. And, okay, I'll let U2 go. So there's like 12, 13 bands that are on here that should not be. And the big travesty is Kiss, Bon Jovi, Motley Crue, Scorpions, Tom Petty, just all those fucking Jimi Hendrix. I mean, and I get it. If it were my list, I would leave out a shit ton of bands that other people, I'd leave out all the grunge shit. I'd leave out a ton, some of that alternative Nirvana shit. I get it. But really, I'm legitimately, Tom Petty didn't make it. And I'm a massive Tom Petty fan. But Kiss, they put out 1 billion fucking albums, almost more influential than almost 99% of rock bands. That's shocking. So I'm trying to have fun with it. It really is fucking disturbing, some of the bands that didn't make the list. I get it. I'm biased. So, but it's whatever. It's no big deal in the grand scheme of life. I just thought it was, let's talk about it. Let's make fun of it. If you can't make fun of some shit in America in 2025, which lately it seems like people don't want you to be able to make fun of some shit in America in 2025. But I grew up in an era where you can make fun of some shit. You could joke around. Nobody's going to take it too seriously. Okay. It's all in good fun. So go in the comments. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what you think of Billboard magazine's top 50 rock bands of all time. Where did they get it right? Where did they go wrong? All right. Hey, like, subscribe, what the hell, ring the bell, and whatever you can do to support the channel. Truly, I really do appreciate you being here. Until the next video comes out, my name is Anthony. They call me the Guru. Take care of yourselves.